really ask yourself the philosophical question: why is it that our world is created in such a way where it's literally impossible for you to control anything about your life? Literally impossible. Because that's not where we're here. We're here to surrender to a much more powerful and ultimately much better life. And you have to learn that surrender in order to be able to access it. And that's the point. The point is, life is going to happen to you one way or the other. How you journey through life will be completely different if you're actively both pursuing and practicing these daily actions of surrender. And I think both of us can attest to this in our own lives, that, you know, what happens, but how we both receive it and embrace it, be the small or the greater surprises in life, living in this way where you're constantly practicing and elevating from one level of ability to surrender to the other, makes life much more fulfilling.
And I think if this gives our listeners any kind of solace, is that know that you've done this before. What we're asking you to do, this letting go, you've done this before. Maybe you just don't remember it. So you've trusted yourself, you've let go, you've survived, and not only survived, you've thrived. So if you think back to learning how to ride a bike. Now, I understand some may never not know how to ride a bike, but just take that time in your life where you're learning.
I remember when I learned to ride.
I absolutely remember.
Really?
Absolutely. My cousin taught me. I was in Louisiana. I remember when he let go and I took off. Yes, I remember. But I love this analogy because if you think about riding a bike, whether it's your father or your cousin, whoever let go and you took off, it was scary. You're wobbling, probably fell a few times. You got back on again. But then once you got the hang of it, you went faster and it was smoother, and then it was exhilarating and you felt free and you felt strong. I mean, that is what we're asking you to do in every part of your life. So you've done this before. You may not have remembered because it didn't feel as scary as it does now. You didn't feel like you needed to hold the handlebars as much as you do now, but we've all done it. So trust that and just lean into it.
Beautiful.